time you came here?
That's my first time, you know, mate. Like,
Is it?
and I would venture to do start to get yourself in frame, Rob's son. Like,
Yeah, look at that. Cameras rolling.
Cheers, Rob.
Not quite a pint, but
not quite a pint, because you're on your lunch break, and
it'll do.
I've had an early finish at work, so you've got to go look after a child tomorrow. Like, I work with Scarpa, it is his own. He's not.
I'm just stole a kid in the side look after.
You're a charitable soul. But no, the main reason is. Well, a little bit of a Burnley sort of. The technically going to be starting the match day vlog for Burnley.
Yeah.
2 days earlier than anticipated, but then that's because I'm at work till an hour before kick-off, so.
Not ideal.
Nope, well, I don't think anybody wants to see me waking up at 5 in the morning saying, right, gotta go to work first, lads.
Push the eyelids and all that.
I'll see you at like, 1:45 when I get to St James. Like, no, so we'll do it now. You're like, this is where you ruined my plans, because I was gonna go and like. This is what I normally like to say, oh, this is how Burnley play.
I'm just keeping you on your toes, man.
Nah, you are.
I'm just keeping you on your toes, that's all.
But I do know how well you play.
Yeah, I know how Burnley played. They played last night. Beat by Palace at home.
I'd say
that was Tuesday.
I'd say I have a hate watch Sunday Liverpool play last night.
Yeah, it didn't sound like a great game in terms of Liverpool's perspective, but
enough of them. Like,
Burnley beat by Palace. I don't know how they played. I mean, Palace are a good team. I mean, getting beat by 1-0.
Aye, well,
the Palace
1-0 to Palace isn't something to be too disheartened about. But from what I've heard, a lot of people have said Scott Parker's went back to your typical Sean Dyche Burnley without viewing it.
I mean, you have kind of got to play that though when you've got a team like Burnley, no disrespect them.
Like, they're not the most talented players. So
you've got to play a certain style of football when you've got a certain standard of players in the Premier League, or I think you'll just get punished. You'll get punished like
you will.
Like we see McLuhan, Ipswich, they try to play. I mean, Ipswich especially last season, they try to play expansive football, but they're absolutely slaughtered. So you got to play the way you got to play to your strength, and if that is keeping 10 men behind the ball, then fair enough.
A side like Burnley, the only objective should be staying in the Premier League.
Yeah, I mean 17th is a success for them, isn't it?
Oh well, exactly.
But they've given themselves a good chance. I mean, I think they're 19, 18.
I mean, there's no
3-4 points up.
There's no reason to say that any of the three promoted sides can't stay up this season.
No, I mean, look at Leeds last night beating Chelsea.
Exactly. Leeds are very hit and miss at the minute.
Yeah.
Burnley have to get all the right parts going, good stay up. And to be fair, we're friends from down the road. We're obviously flying at the minute.
I mean, for the Premier League as a competitive league, it would be good to see all three teams stay in the Premier League, because the last 2 years all we've seen is 3 teams coming up and going straight back down. It's been predictable and boring.
I know, I mean, people got this narrative that like promoted teams can't stay up anymore, which is like, don't know where they've got that from. Yes, we've had 2 very unique seasons where the promoted sides have all got relegated. But
not been the case every time.
That doesn't mean that like just because football has 2 similar seasons does not mean that is good. The script of football is always being rewritten. It's never the same from one day to the next.
No, I mean people talk about this gap between the bottom of the Premier League and the top of it. I don't think there's that big of a gap as people make out.
I would argue
for it to be.
Financially, yes, but in terms of overall ability, I think the gap between the Premier League and the EFL is not as big as people
I think the gap between the big 6 and the rest of the Premier League is a bigger gap than the bottom of the Premier League to the Championship. That's the bigger gap. There's not that big of a gap, I don't think, in terms of standard of football. They've got more money, but it's not how much money you've got, it's how you spend it. So it doesn't buy you success.
Well, enough about Burnley. What about us?
I think we're a bit hit and miss. You never really know what's happening.
Literally the definition. Well, what you do know is Newcastle will score early on. They'll concede a goal. Then what happens from there is anybody's guess. But unfortunately, I think it's been more losses than victories so far.
I mean, I was pleasantly surprised by the Everton match, because I think a bit of that prep started creeping about, worrying about, we scored a bit too early and we're probably going to sit back in.
Well, that was it. It looked like a very typical Newcastle game this season.
Yeah.
And
it turned out differently. So.
No, 4-1, I know. And then you think, finally get that away win that we've been hoping for.
Yeah.
We're coming up against a very out of form Tottenham, let's be honest. They've only had 2 wins in the last 2 months.
Yeah.
So that's 3 points on the table.
I think it showed. I think it showed in the game as well how out of form Tottenham are. They didn't create anything. They had 2 shots on target all game, and both
But
went
then
back, didn't
I
it?
think it also shows how our form is, the fact that we couldn't couldn't take 3 points, so we're very out of form Tottenham at the moment. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, bear in mind, yes, Tottenham started the season quite well, to be fair.
Yeah.
But let's say only 2 wins in the last 2 months. That's in all competitions. That is like we got 1 Premier League win and 1 Champions League win in the last 2 months.
Yeah. And to be fair,
That's a date. 2 months to a day. 2 months to a day. Like had only 2 wins.
yeah,
And we're at the moment where we're let's be honest, I think we were very lucky to even get a point in that.
I think this is the manner of like how we lost the 2 points as well. It was another stoppage time goal that we conceded. That is,
And I mean, the defence and the goalkeeper for both goals went to sleep. I mean, the most frustrating thing is we brought on Fabian Shaw to be the 5th man at the back. So we should have been more defensively stable, and yet we're still conceding a goal.
yeah. It's just sloppy as well. It's just the basics that we're getting wrong. And I don't want to disrespect Burnley, but it's one of the most winnable games you can have of the Premier League season. Burnley at home, you'd like to think that we're going to,
I mean,
comfortably win.
people have already been questioning Eddie Howe. I think a lot more people will be questioning him if we cannot get 3 points against Burnley at home.
Yeah.
Like, literally.
And I think it has to be convincing as well. I think there needs to be some sort of statement, or there needs to be some sort of reaction from the players.
Like a
to
4+
say,
goal victory,
yeah,
you know.
some sort of response, like it was at Ipswich last year when we beat them 5-0, was it? 4-0?
Yeah, but again, last
there needs to
season
be
was,
some sort of response.
well, I mean, say it was last season, we started awful, and like, I mean, literally, same as last season, we're in December, it was looking like we could be on the verge. Same as last year, it looked like we could be on the verge of relegation battle if we're going through a reform round.
Yeah.
The season really is on a knife edge again.
Yeah.
You know, and are we going to have that fantastic run of form that we did for about 4 months, which took us back to the Champions League spots? I mean,
It's not guaranteed.
it's not guaranteed, but I mean, I think it feels far less likely this season than it did compared to last season.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's going to be a very tough game. You know,
Well, I think you're going to see a lot of the time we're going to have a lot of the ball. They're not going to sit in and maybe wait on the counter, or
yeah.
I think they're going to be hard to. And we all, as Newcastle fans, we know how frustrating we are to try and break down
100%.
low
Like,
blocks and teams that are sitting in. We seem to struggle against that. So
yeah, we do. Like,
I think it's going to be a frustrating game. So I think we're going to have a lot of the ball, but then we're not going to have much to do with it.
I know, and that's saying what teams it are going to be. Obviously, with all the fixtures we've got coming up, like what I say,
One eye on midweek next week.
I've got one eye on the Champions League, one eye on the Derby, and we're just letting the Premier League just idle by, but like, you know, which I mean, yes, I understand why, but I mean, it's no good worrying about the Champions League if we're not going to finish in the top 4 place. You know, I mean, which I keep saying every video I do, whether it's us or NUSC 360, I'm like, we need to turn the season around. It's every time. I think, is this when we're going to turn it around?
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to see we do well in the Champions League, but realistically, we aren't going to win it. We might have a good run to the last 16 or the quarter-finals.
Last 16 or quarters is the best we can
yeah.
go for, yeah.
But we're not going to win it. The Premier League brings it in more money.
100%.
There's no point in getting to the quarter-finals of the Champions League and going, oh, we had a good run in the Champions League and finishing 12th in the Premier League. Like, players aren't going to look at that and think, oh, I'm attracted to that.
I get what you're saying, but to be fair, haven't really done Villa a huge amount of harm, really. Like, they're still doing okay in the league and the Europa League.
They've not missed out on Europe though the last couple of years.
They haven't. Well, that's it. I mean,
they will qualify for Europe, whether it's the Champions League or the Europa League. Or
they have been in Europe the last 3 seasons, all right.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I suppose like us and Villa are at a very similar level where like we are knocking on the door of the Champions League, you know, and I think obviously we've got a bit more better financial back, and obviously we've been held back a bit more by the financial rules, but
as has Villa as well. Having to sell John Duran and in the summer.
True.
Very similar, very similar. I'd say us and Villa, and whether it's a question of will we get through that barrier, that wall, to break it.
Well,
I think the summer proved that it's going to be more difficult than what we might have thought.
I mean, hopefully by now though, the money should be there now.
Yeah,
the money should be there.
You'd like to think with Isak and 125 mil for him, you'd like to think that we've got some wiggle room now. I mean, January's going to be tough. It's always a tough transfer window.
I mean, is it going to be worth selling a big name player to bring in more players?
Like, they've had to choose him.
Like,
I think Gordon at the moment.
Selling Anthony Gordon, like,
it has to be.
I mean,
think we'll get around 40, 50.
I wouldn't want to sell one of our starting midfielders, but
No. I think Joe Linton would probably be the most likely, but we're not going to get big money for it.
Joe Linton and Bruno will be the two most likely. Right?
Yeah.
Obviously, there are teams unspecifiable, but like, I mean, Bruno's not finished, but Bruno is 28 now, I think.
To be fair, I think Tonali's got a better chance of leaving than.
Well, I mean, he's young guy, he's probably got a bit more ambition at the minute.
More of
so.
a ceiling, I think, as well. But no, I think you'd like to think that we've got a bit more wiggle room in January, but I think it's a busy period. We've got games, like I said, Saturday, then midweek, then the derby, then another midweek game, then the Carabao Cup.
Another game again, another midweek.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've looked at the fixtures, mate. It's literally a game, 2 games a week for the next 2 months.
So I think this is going to be, like you said before, basically make or break.
Oh, 100%. Like, this
Period of the season.
the next 2 months is crucial for Newcastle United season. You know what's about this.
I think we'll know a lot more where we're at this time in the new year, or
in
in
a month's
January. We'll have
time.
a better idea of where we are and where we're heading towards come May. But I'm going to predict a 3-0 win.
3-0.
I think it'll be fun. We're hopeful.
I think 2-0. We'll go with 2-0. And well,
I think we'll be frustrated, but I think once we get that first goal, I think that's when
we'll sit back, we'll let Burnley play.
and Burnley get back in the
Burnley get a goal back.
Yeah.
Because that's what normally happens.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll leave it there, mate. We'll hope for the best. Right?
Fingers crossed.
Cheers,
Hopefully we'll
mate.
celebrate a win on
I will.
5 o'clock on Saturday. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. I will enjoy the rest of your break in the new start. Lots of honey, a bit, huh?
Yeah.
Let's go enjoy. Yeah, we'll go about to kick off. 3 o'clock now. Let's get started. Let's hope we got 3 points today. Counter attack will probably remain by this guess. Going to go down could be a rocket up the arse, essentially what you mean. Corner again. Oh. Go on. By the time we did that. Nothing dangerous every corner. Go on. There's a red card. We're 10 men Burnley, Fabian Shaw stepping up for a free kick. 5 minutes added on. Alright, Fabian's son. Handball again. So supposedly there's been a handball. Yeah, let's see what the ref says, yeah? I mean, I hardly saw the handball.
Burnley number 8, handles the ball.
Yeah, pen to Newcastle. Pen to Newcastle. Oh well. See the half out. Yeah! There we are, we're going to half time, 2-0 up. Bruno scoring a worldly goal from corner, and Anthony Gordon scoring a pen. So let's hopefully, I think I had 4-0 on my Super 6, so fingers crossed for me, we'll get that sort of over the line. Against the 10 men Burnley in the second half. Let's get that goal difference back up. It could be crucial coming into the season. Ooh. A ball again! Oh, that's a sniff. Go on. And one. And we've got Lewis Hall. Lewis Hall in Louis Maiden. No, it's Lewis Hall in Louis Maiden. I don't know if oh! Close. Okay. In the middle. Ciao. One shot. There he is. The attacker. Number 9, Musa Leon. Oh boy, is here. Must be a potential VAR check. Referee's going to the best one to get from maybe a VAR check. Potential handball.
VAR checking possible penalty for handball.
After review, Newcastle 4-1 deliberately handles the ball.
Let's see if it gives us a replay.
Penalty kick and yellow card.
Yeah, that's stupid. That's stupid. That's stupid. Just get 3 points very tight again. Probably a bit of a needless penalty to concede really, but Newcastle walked out with a 2-1 victory, and fingers crossed is where we'll push on. I think the next little video will be probably come from like next Monday. Well, it'll probably be Tuesday by the time you guys get it. But we're gonna have a little visit to the International Stadium. Watch the Burnley play. Who the one is playing? I don't know. Either way, we're heading off to the International Stadium. Hopefully I'll be speaking to the last of the new manager on behalf of NSC 360, maybe finding a bit about her, getting what her philosophy is. I think it's going to be her first game in charge, so looking forward to that. We'll see you in the next one.